Xander Zayas, in an interview, it's basically saying that, like, hey, the winner, the winner gets 55% of the purse. The loser gets 45% of the purse. So, like, some people say, oh, well, that's, he's a champion, he's this, he's that. Yeah, I get all of that. He's a champion, and, Xander's the champion, he deserves the bigger pot or whatever. But he didn't get the bigger pot. He got 50-50. He didn't get the bigger pot. He could have got the bigger pot if he believed in himself. Like Boots. Boots believes in himself. That's why Boots is saying 55-45. Let's go. What's happening? He drops his hands a lot. I see too much exposure on that left side. Way too much exposure on that left side. He gonna have to keep that left hand glued to his face, because that overhand right of Boots is lethal. It's lethal, man. And Boots turned that uppercut up the middle too, especially from the southpaw stance when Xander's leaning forward, man. Another lethal shot.
Tim Bradley has shared his thoughts on the Jaron Ennis versus Xander Zayas matchup, and his predictions suggest he does not expect this fight to be as competitive as many fans believe. Bradley sees a clear difference between the two fighters and believes Boots Ennis has the tools to take control once the fight begins. According to Bradley, this fight comes down to different levels of experience and ability. Xander Zayas is talented, confident, and extremely motivated for the biggest opportunity of his career. But Jaron Ennis brings
hurt you. You get a little bit overly overzealous, and you start letting your hands go, because Boots can be hit, and then all of a sudden, he's stepping back and he's shooting shots underneath. He catch you with you don't see. He can catch you with you don't see, man, and hurt you. So look, man, if there's gonna be a stoppage, because I'm seeing a lot of people in the comment section talk about, Boots can stop him late, and I'm like, I don't know, but now I see it. I do see it late. Yeah, there's an opportunity for Boots, and Boots, he a dog, man. I'm telling you, this fight gonna boil down to who got more dog in him, man, for real. Because Xander will stand and fight. He will stand and fight. It's his nature. And he got his corner that's gonna try to realize that, hey, man.
Another level of speed, power, and skill inside the ring. That is why Bradley's prediction sounds so confident. He is not simply choosing a winner. He believes fans could see the difference once Boots starts finding his timing, and showing why many consider him ready for the highest level of competition. The reason Bradley sounds so certain is because he is studying the styles, not just the names. Jaron,
he run out of ideas, and all Boots want to do is make it a street war. Like, you know what? It's gonna be a street fight, me and you. I'm gonna take your best. You ain't gonna be able to take mine, because I know my is hot and spicy for your. And he gonna just come and try to take your head off. And every shot he gonna be throwing is gonna be a death blow. So, hey, look. If there's gonna be a stoppage, it's gonna be late. It ain't gonna be early. It's gonna be late. Not unless it's like a flash knockdown or something. But nah, I see a late stoppage possibly for Boots. Also see, Xander winning on the scorecards if he can stay up, on his feet late and win some of those back end rounds, man. But I'm telling Boots gonna come on strong as hell in the end, man, because he gonna need to. I think he might get outboxed and outmaneuvered early on, but I think he gonna have to turn into a straight up dog and try to dog walk Xander, man. And hopefully he doesn't just get picked to pieces as he's coming forward. I highly doubt.
Ennis is not a fighter who gives opponents the same look throughout a fight. Boots can switch between stances, change his speed, attack the body, create counters from different angles, and keep pressure on his opponent while staying calm and controlled. That creates a difficult challenge for Xander Zayas, who prefers to stay patient, maintain his structure, and build his rhythm over time. Against a fighter like Ennis, finding that rhythm may become a major challenge. Boots does not only rely on quick punches, he makes opponents feel like they are always a step behind.
Its own beast mode, savage mode, different body of energy. Oh, he about to show up and show the. Oh, Boots about to show up and show the hell out, people. I'm sorry, he is. You know, every level of the mental, he unlocked everything he needs to know yesterday at the press conference. I'm serious. From that alone, he dominated the press conference. From that alone, 55-45, dominated the press conference. Then he said, put a wager on it then. Dominated that, right? Then he calls him out on his weight. You know Xander Zayas with, man, his head, big ass catfish head, huge. Now, let's go here. He growing. He 23 years old, he growing. I get it. The boy is 6 foot, growing. The boy love to eat, you know, you love to eat. My man lips, seriously, you know them sticky toys that you can empower. Man, somebody make a damn toy for Xander Zayas.
When a fighter starts reacting to one attack, another shot can already be coming from a completely different angle. So that is where Bradley's concerns come from. His point is that Zayas may have talent, but talent alone may not be enough when facing someone who is bigger, faster, sharper, and already comfortable under the pressure of major fights. Ennis has the ability to hurt opponents, and that power changes the entire dynamic of the matchup. The expectations on Jaron Ennis are extremely high. Fans expect him to dominate. Look,
Does have some hope, but so does Xander, man. I mean, look, I think it's gonna boil down to who wants it most. To be honest with you, who wants it most? It's gonna be a dogfight, man. Xander don't mind. He don't mind going toe to toe if he needs to. I know he gonna probably try to box, but Boots is coming to get his ass, bro. He's coming to prove a point. And we should get a hell of a fight from that, bro.
Do you think experience might be the ultimate factor here? Because I know you said Boots just got to the division, but he's got more fights under his belt, and also Xander is younger.
Yeah, I think experience could be a factor here. But, I mean, Boots ain't used to going 12 rounds. Boots ain't used to going 12 rounds either. I mean, usually he's knocking these dudes out before he goes 12 rounds. And then you look at the competition that he's faced, it's been, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing been popping out like, crazy. Xander, you can say the same thing about.
impressive, and prove that he belongs among the best fighters in the division. But those expectations also create pressure. Sometimes, the demand to look perfect can become its own challenge. If Ennis wins, but struggles, people will question his performance. If he wins in a dominant way, many will simply say he did what everyone expected. That is why this fight is important. For Boots, it is not only about defeating Zayas, it is about making a statement and showing the boxing world exactly where he stands. However, this is also what makes the fight interesting. Xander Zayas is not entering the ring without advantages. He has youth, discipline, confidence, and the motivation that comes from being counted out. When a fighter knows many people doubt him, that can either create pressure or bring out the best performance of his career. Zayas understands that many fans see him as the
Xander got better. Xander was so precocious. He was such a young fighter when we first saw him. And you don't have your man bones yet as a boxer. Now he's into his 20s, maybe a different fighter. What do you think of the matchup?
No, absolutely. I think in his last performance in Puerto Rico, he showed that boxing ability. Nice jab, nice movement, good stamina, endurance. And he's a big dude, man. I went for a jog with him in Puerto Rico. I'm like, how big are you, dude? He walks like 190, man. He's a solid big guy. So he's bringing that weight to that
underdog. Now the question is whether that doubt becomes a problem or gives him the extra motivation needed to deliver the biggest performance of his career. When a fighter starts reacting to one attack, another shot can already be coming from a completely different angle. So that is where Bradley's concerns come from. His point is that Zayas may have talent, but talent alone may not be enough when facing someone who is bigger, faster, sharper, and already comfortable under the pressure of major fights. Ennis has the ability to hurt opponents, and that power changes the entire dynamic of the matchup. The expectations on Jaron Ennis are extremely high. Fans expect him to dominate. Look, impressive, and prove that he belongs among the best fighters in the division. But those expectations also create pressure. Sometimes, the demand to look perfect can become its own challenge. If Ennis wins, but struggles, people will question his performance. If he wins in a dominant way, many will simply say he did what everyone expected. That is why this fight is important.